Bitcoin soared to new all-time highs yesterday, annihilating shorts. They got absolutely wrecked. Wait, but then longs got wrecked too. Do you see what happens when you're not humble? Make no mistake, Bitcoin is about to go vertical. Bitcoin legend Max Keiser sees a 100% gain about to smack us in the face. And it doesn't stop there. We have massive news out of the White House. Institutional and corporate accumulation and adoption exploding. And the greatest bull run of our lifetimes is ready to chokeslam this state. Welcome back, I'm Rustin, and you need to prepare now because what's coming is not for the faint of heart. Sunday!
Is the time it takes to go from 0 to 10% adoption is the same time it takes to go from 10 to 90. That means the middle part of the curve is straight parabolic, and that's exactly what we're accelerating into right now. So we can look at Bitcoin's growth and think it's happened pretty quickly, but it is just now about to start accelerating. So a lot of people are expecting that, well, it can't keep going up forever at this same rate, right? I mean, Bitcoin is up 100% in the last year, 100%. In the last 3 years, it's up 462%, almost 500% in 3 years. Over the last 5 years, it's up 1,000%. We're talking over a 65% compounding annual growth rate, or CAGR. So a lot of people are thinking, well, it can't keep that up forever. It's going to go to 20%, right? Maybe, eventually, but not right now. As we accelerate through the S-curve, we could see this asset start to re-accelerate and potentially have the CAGR even go up even faster than it is right now. So what we're witnessing is massive regulatory headwinds turning into tailwinds. We're witnessing banks and Wall Street institutions and ETFs and treasury companies coming in to save their retirees. And at the same time as that big money is pouring in, we're watching it accelerate through the S-curve into the parabolic phase of this cycle.
Let's get it started in Washington. Old J. Powell is in hot water, but look how bullish this is. The biggest rate cut in history is coming. And so is Powell's replacement, and the people's patience for Jerome, and all of his shenanigans are wearing thin. The state is starving for the money printer, and they will be getting it one way or another. The Bitcoin senator has had it as well, calling on Jerome Powell to resign. And there's more from the senator. A report on the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve and the Bitcoin Act could be imminent. Check out what the senator just said in Congress.
So now we're at the point where from 2009 and where we are today, we have a mature industry that is asking us to provide clear rules of the road. And as people responsible for the government and as members of the banking committee, we're in the right place at the right time to help these innovators take their rightful place in the global economy as an asset that is important to our country, that is important to individual freedom, that is important to the unbanked and underbanked, and that will make available to people the opportunity to grow assets that are capable of increasing in value, as opposed to our own U.S. dollar, which is by design decreasing in value. Mr. Chairman, your leadership in this effort is deeply appreciated by me.
Believe it or not, a massive awakening is taking place. People are beginning to notice things. Things like this. Bitcoin, not crypto. We even have senators educating CFTC chairs that there is no second best.
Mr. Masad, just for your sake, I just want to clarify a couple things that you said to make sure you meant to say what you said. Did you call Bitcoin a native token?
Yeah, it's often referred to as a native. In other words, Bitcoin and ETH are referred to as native tokens of their blockchain.
So you're saying Ether and Bitcoin are the same?
Well, I'm classifying both of them as what you call native tokens of the blockchain.
So you're saying that a native token is how you would describe Bitcoin. I just want to be clear of that.
It's a term that's used to describe when you have a blockchain and you have the token that allows you to use that blockchain, that's often called a native token, yes.
Got it. And therein lies exactly why we need to have this market structure regulation. Because the idea that we would turn over this industry to some bureaucrat working at some agency is insane, because that would make it so that no American company would ever invest in a digital asset company in the United States of America when you had people who are just completely not lacking the fundamental technical base. This reminds me of the Facebook ad where the little old lady's sitting there taking pictures off a physical wall, and the guy saying, yeah, none of this works this way. Bitcoin is a commodity.
So when Keiser calls for 200K Bitcoin by year's end, he's only being rational. But Bitcoin isn't stopping at 200K. You know it, I know it, Keiser knows it, and a growing consensus does as well. Just look at these numbers. That's just Q2. Trillions in pensions are coming and investing in Bitcoin miners. Rumble is joining the revolution and taking value for value mainstream. And I can verify and met the commissioner of the Department of Revenue from the state of Alaska just last week. And I can tell you this, the man is bullish. Oh, and speaking of Q2, I guess you could say GigaChad did pretty well reporting a $14 billion Bitcoin gain. Probably nothing if it isn't apparent to you by now that all your models are about to get destroyed. You may need a lobotomy. And I have bad news for you. If you're holding an ETF that isn't in the Fed. That's right, serenade them, you beautiful legend. The end of the Fed is nigh, but Keiser reminds us the state will not go quietly into its good night. I mean, what does 400K Bitcoin actually mean? Well, here is what Max says, and I think he's right. And this is why we preach self-custody every single day. JD Vance hinted at nationalization of AI at Bitcoin 2025. And many of us saw this coming or can see this coming, and why Max is not wrong here to speculate on the nationalization of public mining companies. And this can apply as well to Bitcoin not in self-custody and held on exchanges or treasuries or ETFs. They're all conveniently stored for the US government to seize from basically a single honeypot. Now here is what you need to do about it, because a government that persecutes open source developers while simultaneously protecting the most evil members of our society, well, that is not something to be trusted. But that is also why Bitcoin changes everything. Self-custody is the revolution, and you can secure your Bitcoin in cold storage with the Coldcard queue. If sketchy exchanges, locked withdrawals, hacks, and 6102 orders keep you up at night, well, you can sleep well at night knowing your sats are stored on a signing device serious about security. Grab a Coldcard today, use the link below, and don't forget to use code SIMPLY for 5% off. And if you need any help setting up your Coldcard, getting your privacy protected, or getting Bitcoin from an exchange into self-custody, our friends over at the Bitcoin Way have got you covered. No tech skills needed. They will guide you from start to finish on your Bitcoin journey towards sovereignty. You can schedule a free 30-minute consultation with the best in Bitcoin support and services using that link in the show notes. My friends, there is no stopping inevitability. It was foretold.
Every country in the world will eventually make Bitcoin legal tender. The only difference will be at what price. We have El Salvador making the move in the $30,000 to $40,000 range. In the United States, they may wait until it's at 5, 10, 15 million a coin before they finally wake up. In any case, it's all good for Bitcoin hodlers. When these countries finally wake up, you know, it's up to them.
It doesn't even matter if it becomes legal tender. The fact is, the inevitability of it being the world reserve currency is inevitable. It will be the global trade settlement layer, no matter what. It is layer one money. There have only been 2 other layer one monies before. That's US Treasuries and gold. So here we have Bitcoin, and it is the inevitability of Bitcoin that is certain.
The hash war is heating up, and the biggest Bitcoin mining event of the year is heading to Dallas, Texas, November 11th through the 13th. See the latest innovations, hear from industry leaders, and catch Simply Bitcoin at the news desk. We hope to see you there, and don't forget to use promo code SimplyBitcoin for 20% off. Hey, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and give us a pound. Share the Sound Money Gospel, and stay tuned because we got a lot more coming your way. Love you guys. Catch you Monday. Peace.
If you prefer to go down with the ship, you.